Hello everyone, hi, welcome to my channel. So I am here today at Volkswagen Taigun exclusive preview. Before the bookings have already started now, and today Volkswagen has kept a preview for this customers where you can see the car, where you can feel the car. So let me take you through the exteriors of the car first, and then we'll get inside and see the interiors also. So let's start with interiors. Here you get LED DRLs, LED indicators and projector LED headlamps. One I think for high beam and low beam. Now if you come down, you see halogen fog lamps, which I am assuming should be working as a cornering lights also. In the front you get a typical Volkswagen honeycomb grille with the Volkswagen logo embedded in between. Looks nice, I mean beautiful. I really like the design. And now if you come towards the side profile, on the GT models you'll get a GT badging. Then if you see, it's very sharp lines going across from front to back. Towards the back, if you see, there is this beautiful LED lights which goes all the way. I really like this design. Now let's see how much boot space it has to offer. Once you open, so first of all it goes all the way up, which I love about Volkswagen cars. Then see, this is the kind of space that it offers. 4 full size trolley bags can easily fit in if you remove the tray table. That is how the space is given. Then there is a lever to pull it back, which is a good thing. Then on the back side, if you see, you get Taigun badging in the middle, GT badging again on the back side. If you come down a little, you'll get 3 parking sensors, one in the middle and one on each of the side. GT badging again. And now if you see, this is an interesting thing. The logo doesn't move here like all other Volkswagen cars. And here you get a parking camera also in the back. Overall nice design. Hi friends, sorry for stopping you here, but I'll pause you for a minute. Because just wanted you to understand the comparison as far as the boot space is concerned between T-Roc and Taigun. Now one thing which I really liked about Taigun and which is missing in T-Roc is when you see the boot of the Taigun, there is a depth there visible in the boot, which gives you some bit of additional space, because of which you were able to put 4 trolley bags in the standing position. Now if you see the boot of T-Roc, what happens there is it's a flat base. There is a lot of space down the that particular base plate, but still they have kept it as a flat base. Now it becomes easy to remove and put the luggage with a flat base, but then yes, it gets compromised on the additional space also. So just see this very short clip of T-Roc to understand the difference. Okay, so like इसका boot space अगर मैं आपको दिखाऊं, so it has a decent boot space. एक फैमिली का वीकेंड का लगेज आराम से इसमें आ जाता है. The only thing that they could have done better is इसको अगर आप खोलेंगे देखेंगे नीचे बहुत स्पेस रहता है ऑलरेडी, एंड इसको बंद करने पे अगर आप देखोगे तो ये इट्स ऑन द ऑलमोस्ट सेम लेवल. सो जैसे मेरी पोलो में था पहले, ये थोड़ा नीचे होता है सो दैट यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा डेप्थ आ जाता है, उसमें थोड़ा स्पेस एक्स्ट्रा और बन जाता है. दिस इज़ व्हाट आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट, एंड इट्स माय पर्सनल ओपिनियन कि थोड़ा डेप्थ अगर रहे तो इट्स बेटर. बट हो सकता है आप में से कई लोगों को लगे कि नहीं वो फ्लैट बेस ही होना बेटर है. इट्स एन इंडिविजुअल चॉइस लाइक आई सेड. नाउ लेट्स गेट बैक टू Taigun. Let's get inside. Overall quality, look and feel is very good. And if you see on my right hand side, these are the headlight related controls with a leveler. It also comes with the auto headlamp feature, and you have all the ORVM's controls and the windows control. I think all the windows are one touch up and down, if I'm not wrong. Please put in the comment. On the left hand side, it's the AC related controls, same as Koshak, given as touch screen, but somehow I don't like the touch screen, at least for AC controls. I like the knobs. I would still prefer that. It comes with the engine start stop button. That is a good feature. I'm not able to show the infotainment system, I'm sorry for that, but because today they have not kept it open for this preview at least. So then coming to the glove box, decent amount of space with a cooled feature, which is a good part. At least it has a cooled glove box. Then coming to the right, If you see the steering, on the right hand side I have these wiper related controls. On the left hand side is again the indicators and the headlight controls like all the Volkswagen cars. MID, again sorry, not able to show you, they've kept it off for today's preview. On the steering right hand side, the controls are related to the MIDs and your phone related controls if you want to pick up the calls. Left hand side is all your infotainment systems and cruise controls. You also get a paddle shifters for the automatic model, which is a good feature to have. Now on the top, so there are two LED lights with a decent throw. IRVM is auto dimming, and you also get a half sunroof. It's not a panoramic sunroof, but a half sunroof with a good thing. This is, I think, a goggle a space to put up your goggles, which is not open. Let's see the space at the back seat. Now my height is 5'10" and मैंने आगे का सीट अपने हिसाब से adjust किया है. But still, if you can see, there's a decent space, good amount of space available. You get some additional space to keep magazines or something. Then you get rear AC vents, two C-type chargers. एक USB होता तो I think better था, but still okay. Decent space. You get all three headrests for 3 passengers and an armrest also with a small cup holders. One thing which is very surprising is that I was not able to access the boot here. Now I don't know whether it is for this specific model कि सब में ऐसा रहेगा. Now talking about the head space, if you see, decent amount with a height of 5'10". Okay. So now it's time for my final experience. Since I couldn't drive the car, so I could only see it, feel it, and I'll share my experience basis that only. So I'll try to summarize the entire experience into 3-4 positives and a couple of negative points which I felt about the car. Again, it's my personal opinion, and it can definitely be different for different people based on their own experiences. So let's start with the positive points first. So first thing that I really liked is that Volkswagen has again given a good importance to safety, since this car will be coming with 6 airbags in the top end model, and I think 2 airbags is standard for all other models, and maybe even more details come, then we'll come to know if they are offering 4 airbags also in some of the trims. I'm not sure about that yet, but yes, top end has a 6 airbags. Then second one is they have done a good thing that it's being offered into multiple variants. And like if I compare it with Skoda Kushaq, so that starts from 10 lakh and it goes up till around 21 lakhs on road depending on different states. But I'm expecting probably it would be same for Volkswagen also, since they are offering it into different engine options and different price range. Prices are not yet revealed, but I'm assuming it would be somewhere closer to Skoda Kushaq only. So that's a good thing. It gives a range to the customers. Then definitely the top end model which comes with a 1.5 liter TSI engine will definitely be a fun to drive car. Why I'm saying this, because my T-Roc also has the same engine, and that is absolutely fun when you drive it. That I'm assuming will be, since it's the same engine, so will be the same experience in Taigun top end variant also. Then next good point is they have kept the active cylinder technology also, wherein if you're driving at a constant speed, the engine automatically cuts off 2 of the cylinders out of 4 cylinder, which helps in getting a good mileage, especially on the highways. And then another good point which I felt about is the space in the car. It has good space to offer because of the larger wheelbase, so that is yes another plus point. And these were practically the positive points that I could felt by seeing the car, since I have not yet driven it. Now coming to the negative points, which I personally felt should have been there and it's not there right now. First thing, which is very as a loyal Volkswagen customer, for me at least, it was very unexpected, that cost cutting is slightly visible. And I'll give you a couple of examples, since I couldn't drive the car, so I don't know much in detail right now. But by seeing the car, there are 2 things which I could observe. First, when you open the bonnet, so even in the top end variant, the GT variant which was there on the display, below the bonnet there is no insulation. That is one miss I would definitely want it to have, since it reduces noise a lot and it will help in keeping the heat of the engine also under check. Second is when you see the engine, although the engine and everything is very nicely integrated below the hood, but when you look at it, and there are some parts where there is a space in the engine, the small spaces, and you can see through, so the floor is visible. वो नहीं होना चाहिए. कम ऑन Volkswagen. नीचे एक प्लेट देने में आई डोंट नो हाउ मच कॉस्ट इट हैड, बट वो बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट होता है, स्पेशली इफ दैट पार्ट इज ओपन बिलो. बैड रोड्स पे इट माइट इम्पैक्ट, rats might get into the engine and cut with some important wires and all, वो सब problem हो सकता है. So that I definitely felt is a miss. वो actually होना चाहिए था. Then second negative point to me personally, since I am a Volkswagen user from past 7-8 years, so second point I felt was the build quality of Taigun if I compare it with another Volkswagen cars. I'm not comparing it with any other competitor or any other brand as of now, but if I compare it with other cars within the Volkswagen group, I found the build quality slightly on the lower side. Even in my T-Roc, the doors are, it feels quite heavy, that famous thud of Volkswagen when you close the door. Even in my Polo I used to feel that, but मुझे Taigun में frankly speaking थोड़ा कम लगा. Similarly, when you open the bonnet, so that bonnet is quite heavy, both in Vento, Polo or even in my T-Roc. But वो Taigun में मुझे थोड़ा सा light weight लगा. I'm not saying the quality is bad. The quality is not at all bad, but yes, like I said, if I compare it with other Volkswagen cars, then you might feel a difference. So and definitely it's my personal opinion. When you go and see the car, you might find it completely different depending on everybody's personal experience with the car. So these are the points which I felt about the car. I have intentionally not kept the video very technical in terms of specification, because those details are available very easily over the internet and you can get it. I wanted to share my personal experience and I wanted to keep this video as practical as possible. So I've tried that. Let me know in the comment section below if you have liked, what you have disliked. Since I'm very new to YouTube, what else you expect. Let me know in the comment section. What I will additionally do is I will leave the contact number of the Volkswagen PPS Motors Hyderabad here and the salesperson. If you want to know about the car, you can get in touch with him. I'm sure he'll be able to explain you all the details. And please, if you like the video, please like, subscribe and share it. Subscribe to my channel if you feel the content is good, and you can follow me on Instagram also. The ID will be there in the description. Thank you friends. Have a good day.